TikTok fan? This your boy Born Reaper. Welcome back to the show. And we finna do a little talking, man. I ain't did one of these in a good little minute, so we finna talk our shit. What up, my YouTube fans? So I'm doing both at the same time, so you know what I'm saying, we can go and get the same content out the way. So first thing I want to get into, we're gonna be talking about some Drake shit, and we're gonna be talking about what's going on in Gary, Indiana. So let's just hop right into it. So we're gonna talk about this Drake shit, right? So a lot of shit been popping off about Drake after he did his live stream, the barking for the goth chick, and talking about his pen game ready for anybody that want to battle. And I was watching the Joe Budden podcast, and Joe Budden was like, Drake can no longer talk about his pen game being so dangerous. I don't know if y'all agree with that take. Hit the comments. If you disagree with it, hit the comments. I agree with what Joe Budden said. After the Heart Part 6, which sounded like a totally defeated Drake on the song. And let me start off by saying that I did think that Family Matters was kind of cold. All the other shit, when K-Dot was goddamn busting his ass up with Euphoria, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us, Like That, 616 in LA. That was kind of his most lackluster song, but it still had depth, you know what I'm saying? And I think he can't really be bragging about motherfuckers being afraid of his pen anymore, you know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you filed a lawsuit, goddamn, talking about this man talking bad about you. So you file a lawsuit, and not only do you file a lawsuit, you actually come back out talking tough again. Like, bruh, after you do all that shit, bruh, you can no longer talk that tough guy shit. You know what I'm saying? The tough guy act is dead. There's no being a tough guy anymore, so you might as well just hang that shit up. And that's kind of like, I used to listen to Drake so much, goddamn, but I don't know if anybody my age probably seen this movie. It's called CB4. And basically it's some dudes that ain't about their life steal this dude's identity who went to jail, and now they making money off this man's name. He gets out, confronts them, boom, boom, makes them blah, blah, blah. Whatever. But basically it's like listen to somebody tell a fairy tale now. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't listen to Drake talk about ox and spinning the block and doing all this wild shit. I can't even. That's like J. Cole rapping about he the best rapper after he apologized and bowed out of the beef. Like, and it wasn't even no beef where motherfuckers was finna get hurt that I know of. I'm not around TDE, but I heard they was at J. Cole concert the night that he did the little apology and shit. And that shit just kind of like, I just can't listen to you say that shit no more, man. You ain't finna sit up here and tell me you finna do all this shit, and we already know that you got your lawyer on speed dial. And I know a lot of folks gonna come at me, yeah, nigga. And I be straight up with y'all, man. I'm pro Kendrick, bro. Like I always been pro Kendrick. It was I can go down the list of my favorite rappers, bro. When I first was coming up, Trey 8 from fucking No Limit. I don't know if it's Fright Night. He was beginning to be one of my favorite rappers. T-Rock from 3 6 Mafia. He started becoming one of my favorite rappers. Crazy Bone from Thugs in Harmony. He was one of my favorite rappers. Wiz Khalifa, as of today, is probably the one that I listen to the most. Kendrick Lamar was up there. He was up there. I didn't bump his shit all the time, but whenever I heard his music, goddamn, that shit just made me stop and really listen to that shit. And then he had some bangers, you know what I'm saying? I think when he dropped ADHD, that's when I really like hopped on. I wasn't an early Kendrick fan, cartoons and cereal. I think that's what the shit was called. I wasn't that early. I came in at swimming pools, ADHD. That's what my shit started with Kendrick. Drake, The Resistance. October's very own, goddamn. He was goddamn. That's the. So back in the day, this nigga was just he knew what he was. We all knew what he was. He wasn't trying to be gangster. He wasn't trying to be shit. He was just Drake. And if you fuck with him on the mic, he'll body your ass. That's why we all like that nigga. He was like that underdog. And everybody love a good underdog. You feel what I'm saying? So that's it. You know what I'm saying? But still going down my list of favorite rappers. MC8, Spice One. Now, I'll be honest with you, bro. Ill Al Scratch, nigga. I don't know if y'all know who the fuck Ill Al Scratch is, but they some East Coast niggas, but I was fucking with them hard. But yeah, man, you got your eras, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, all my older favorite artists ain't really doing that right now. I think it's just Wiz Khalifa and Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, as of today. And I just can't listen to Drake no more, goddamn. Like I said, man, it's hard as fuck trying to listen to a nigga pop their gangster shit when you done openly seen this nigga be a bitch about all of this shit. So that just kind of takes the fire out of the whole shit, you know what I mean? But with that being said, man, and then Academics is the ultimate fucking instigator. Oh my God. So when Jayz did the freestyle at the picnic, everybody was pissed that he was dissing Drake. Now Academics is spinning the narrative that that Jayz needs to diss Drake. And I'm like, why? So y'all can complain that he dissed Drake? Like, what the fuck is even the point of him even mentioning this nigga if y'all just gonna fucking get mad and bitch about what he's saying about the little nigga? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. But with that being said, let's get on to some real shit. Gary, Indiana, goddamn. I don't know what the fuck happened over there the last few days, but I think they on day 5 or 6 without power. And it's like 300,000, almost 500,000 people. Bro, that shit got to be fucking god damn. Well, I'm watching the videos and everybody kind of making the best out of folks grilling pizzas and frying fish on the grill. Now, guess what though? That shit put your ass back in survival mode. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to survive. And all this situation did was show you, yeah, nigga, this how you gotta get it. If the grid go down, you know what I'm saying? If we lose all power and shit like that, this is what you're gonna be doing. It's gonna be hot. There's gonna be no relief. If you ain't got a generator, you just fuck. But man, that storm came through and everybody keeps saying it was a tornado. But I haven't seen not one footage of a tornado, bro. I think it was more of a hurricane, if anything. That's what it looked like to me. The shit was fucking wild, though. I'm not gonna even fucking lie. But man, praying for them folks, man. They got folks fucked. And NIPSCO, I think that's y'all power company in Gary, Indiana. They on some bullshit, bro. Like the people that own their cribs and shit, they making them pay for like the box that got ripped off their house or the power lines that got ripped from their homes and shit, and making the homeowners responsible for the payments for that shit. And yeah, they cutting up about that shit, man. And I don't know what to say about that. That don't sound fuck NIPCO, whoever the fuck they is, stay y'all ass up north, goddamn, with that shit. But yeah, that's kind of fucked up that they would do y'all like that. Like I said, shit flooded. And then it's crazy because it happened in a part that don't see this shit. So they never prepared for like tornadoes and shit like that to just rush through their city and lay waste. And when I seen that shit, man, the trees that's on the sidewalk, what shit like peeling up the grass, like that shit fucking, you know, the fake grass, and that shit peeled up like a piece of paper. I'm talking about perfectly peeled up, goddamn. You could see none of that shit was designed. Then the trees that was surrounding all them power lines, man, the trees fell on all the power lines. So this ain't no we'll have you back on in a couple days type shit, bro. I don't know how long these people gonna be without power, but boy, that shit got to be the most craziest situation. I mean, you can't go to work because the businesses is out of power, so you can't go to work. You can't really do shit. You just stuck, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all them people, man. Praying, goddamn. I hope they get I hope them folks take care of them folks up there, man. That shit wrong as hell how they doing them. But I want to give I want to veer off that and give a shout out to my folks, man. We do the little AI videos. It's just some fun shit that we do. But I got so many people attaching themselves to it that it's making it even more funner to do because I got more options to do shit with more people and stuff. So shout out to all y'all who joined the AI clique. You know what I'm saying? Dick Rican, and my boy goddamn. Damn, he just joined. I got you, cuz. I'm gonna get you, bro. But yeah, man, Jump Bros. Jump Bros. But yeah, man, on that note, we gonna get up out of here. I just wanted to get some shit off my mind. You know how we do this thing every week, man. Y'all come back, fuck with your boy. Let me edit these videos and put them out for y'all. Deuce.